everyone. We are back with Kimchi Chat, and this week we're actually going to talk about Lakorn. Jung Il Woo has been changing languages on us, and so we're going to talk about that, and we're also going to talk about the new drama Hospital Ship with Ha Ji-won and Kang Hyuk. Let's talk about Love and Lies first. And just to give you just kind of a brief overview, Love and Lies is a Lakorn, it's a romance. Jung Il Woo is badly dubbed in this drama. I will say that this is not Jung Il Woo's or the voice actor's fault. It's who's ever doing the editing is not balancing the sound. So the dubbing is very obvious. But in either case, Jung Il Woo plays a PR executive, and it's his job to keep the scandals of his artists under control. Our lead female, whose name I can't even begin to say, she actually is dealing with the fact that this guy is stalking her. He's finagled a way to make her claim that she's his girlfriend, and then he killed somebody in front of her. And she's too scared to actually say what really happened. So that's where we're at the beginning of this drama. And her and Jung Il Woo's character, who's named Tim, hate each other. They don't like each other at all. So it's very much the start out of a love-hate relationship. I've seen 3 episodes so far, and I'm liking what I see. If you watch enough C-dramas, you should be used to bad dubbing. And so I can ignore the fact that whoever is cutting in the dubbed voice is not making any attempt to make the voice sound like it belongs in the atmosphere it's in. Yeah.
But I like his range. I'm sorry. The dubber's voice is like, la 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 la.
Oh, it's
like the whole bass. I'm like, is that like Antonio Banderas Thailand style?
It's sexy. Absolutely. It's a sexy voice, and he's doing a good job. Jung Il Woo's doing a good job, but it's that editor that whoever did the recording of these voices made no attempt whatsoever to put that voice in context.
Now, I watched this on YouTube, and I watched it when it came out 7 months ago. I mean, there's no subtitles. There is no subtitles when it first comes out. Some Thailand shows do put out subtitles, but they're usually more of the more liberal arts, not as conservative as some of these other the other channels. The conservative channels with the classic shows do not do English subtitles. Hopefully someday they'll do that, because it's such a culture that I really want to learn more about. And so I was watching this, and I had to admit, I skipped the whole. I could tell it was politics. You can read the actors' body language. You know, it was until I think it's episode 16 that they start talking in English, because there's Henry.
Yeah, who's actually David. It's David McInnes who.
Oh, David.
Yeah, because he's American.
So they all start talking English, and I'm like, whoa, this is great. And for like almost the whole episode is like Thailand subbed, and they're talking English, and you really get into this. I'm like, yes, all right. Watching those 16 before, and being a Thailand drama, it's not a Korean drama. I mean, we're also going to talk about Hospital Ship. Hospital Ship, you know, they shove drama within 25 minutes. We're talking. The Thailand drama, it's slow. Okay, I admit it. It's slow, but I loved it. Some things just need to be cooked slowly, and that this drama is. And if you're lucky to find subtitles, I'm up to episode 7, and I'm loving it, because there's parts that I had read body language for, but I didn't quite know what they're talking about. And there's one scene where the mom senses that the son is lying, and her heart monitor starts going off, and so having those subtitles really helped it. I am looking forward to Love and Lies being fully subbed within the next 2 years. I am that dedicated to this show. I'm like, every day I'm like checking.
I'm interested to see where this goes. If I have to watch it without subtitles. We'll see.
Thank you, all you volunteers out there who take your time to sub these treasures that us who only know one language can't do. Thank you.
Please finish. Somebody take this up and
We
finish
love
it.
you. But no, I watched that show and it's very slow compared to Hospital Ship. And Hospital Ship, wow. So at first I was looking at that Park Jae-bum is the director and the writer is Yoon Sun-ju. And I was just like, meh, I never heard of anything really what they wrote or directed. And I was just like, okay. And then I read that Choi Jin-hook from Emergency Couple was offered the lead part and he declined. And I was just like, what? That would have been cool, but Kang Min-hook is there. So, you know, CN Blue, I have to totally watch it just because of him. And the fact that he went from Heartstrings to this lead show, he has grown in acting and I think shirt size too. I mean, how did his muscles grow?
Well, he was much younger. I mean, Heartstrings is like 10 years ago. It's been 10 years. But you know, he did a really good job in Entertainer. He was good in Airs. He's, you know,
he's good.
He's a solid actor, which CN Blue has a lot of talent, almost unfairly. They have so much of talent. I'm really kind of happy to see Kwang Kyu and Hanwi playing our ship's captain and our ship's director.
Okay.
Those two character actors are favorites of mine. I love when they show up. Particularly Kwang Kyu is a favorite. But Min Hyuk, I think, is doing a good job. I think because the character is clearly an older character. And so Min Hyuk looks just a little young, but I'm willing to let it go. But I am loving Ha Ji-won as Eun-jae, our surgeon. She's oh wow, she kicks butt. And the end of episode 4, holy crap.
What did you do? I mean, like when the other character's like, what did you do? When she had that axe and she did that action. And like, I'm going, what did she do? Other than, you know, I'm thinking, well, I guess you want a clean break so you can actually sew it back together, maybe? I don't know.
I'm thinking that's what she's doing. She's making it clean so that she can reattach. But still, that was just like going, what the heck are you doing?
Well, and the fascinating part of this is episode 4. They started out the ending of episode 4 in episode 1. And normally when you're writing things, the start of episode 1 would be the end of episode 16 or close to it. So I'm like, did they do all their big bang at the beginning and then we're just going to find out all the traces, or do you think we're going to still keep getting more awesome medical issues?
No, I think we've got a lot of awesome ahead of us. It's broken up into 30 minutes, right? So what is currently 4 episodes would normally be 2. And I think that they did a really good job of hooking together their first week, because I think that this was just their first week. So they were showing us a scene that ties it to the end of that first week. And I actually like that. I've seen other shows where, like Marriage Not Dating would do this. They would give you a particular scene right at the beginning, and then they would walk you through how you get to that scene. And so the scene would look like one thing at the beginning, but by the time you actually got to that scene at the end, it was something completely different. And so I kind of like when shows do that. So I thought that this was very intriguing that they tied the 2 episodes together this way. The writing's good, the pace is quick, the humor is really good. So yeah. Oh,
chat it out.
I want you to, now we introduced you to Vix.
Yeah.
Give us an update. I know that you've been watching Vix videos ever since.
Okay, technically I have not been watching as many as normal people would who don't have children, but Error, ERROR, that Error video of theirs is very artistic and I've been listening to it and the beat has been, normally I put in CN Blue Can't Stop or some of the CN Blue songs, but lately I was like Vix mix and I've been doing a Vix thing. So
well, that wraps up everything this week on Kimchi Chat. Make sure that you subscribe and take our links if you're wanting more. We will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.